Hi everyone, my name is Chris. I'm the founder of CureProstatitis.net. I created this site to help other sufferers of prostatitis. In 2009, I was diagnosed with chronic prostatitis, the non-bacterial form of it. And let me tell you, prostatitis is a really messed up disease. It's literally hell. If anyone is watching that's a sufferer of this video knows that what I'm saying is not a lie. It's bad, and my heart goes out to any other fellow sufferer of this devastating disease. Anyways, I created this website to try to help people, and what I want to do with this website is share everything I have learned about this disease throughout the 4 years, and what you could do to help yourself with it. There's a lot of common stuff that you probably wouldn't think of that will help out the disease a lot and get to the point where you don't even have symptoms anymore and where you feel cured. I mean, some people go to the doctors or urologists and they're fine. They get medication and it works out for them and everything's fine, especially if you have the bacterial form of the disease. Usually, you go to the doctors and they put you on some medication that kills the infection slowly in your prostate, and it goes away. And it might take a month or two and it goes away. Other people have a acute version that just lasts a little while or whatever, and then it's gone. But some people like me were diagnosed with chronic non-bacterial prostatitis, and this is what really, it's bad. Dealing with these sort of symptoms like pain around in the anus area, or painful, in your private parts, or frequent urination, or not being able to urinate. These are really like symptoms that no one should ever have to deal with daily. So anyways, I went to the doctor, I went to uronologist first, and they tried to help me, and medication didn't really work that well. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough relief for me. And instead of getting hopeless about it, I was determined to figure out what causes this. And what I believe causes this is just kind of tension on that area, and something around the muscles, and maybe not enough circulation. Stuff like that is what's causing the irritation to your prostate, which is probably causing inflammation. Some people don't have inflammation, some people do. But anyways, your prostate is not functioning right, and it's creating pain and all this other stuff, and that's not a good thing to have. Anyways, on the website, I created a guide for everyone. It's split up in 4 sections. The first 2 sections are very serious, that I think if you follow them, you will notice. I would say within a week you will already notice big improvements on your condition. If you follow it to a T. You can't say, yeah, I'm going to do this, and still do things outside of what I give you in the guide. I'm providing this guide for you to try to help you, and it's everything I know about this disease, and I'm not just doing it just for the heck of it. I'm doing it to try to help you. So please, if you do go to the website, please give the guide like a really fair and good chance. The first section of the guide is daily techniques, and basically I'll just tell you every little thing throughout your day of what you should try to avoid doing, like sitting, for example, like sitting too much. That's an obvious one. But I'll give examples on everything, and there's even more deeper ones that you probably haven't heard of, like ways you should urinate or something, and stuff like that if you're having problems with certain things and everything. Anyways, that's the first section, is daily techniques, is just help you throughout the day to feel better, and eventually you will heal yourself through this. And that's the most important one. The second most important is diet. And why is diet important with prostatitis? Diet is important because once your prostate gland gets irritated, it gets affected by everything. It gets affected by your diet. It gets affected by the daily things you do. Like if you're doing strenuous tasks every day, like working out and moving real fast and everything, it's going to get even more painful or whatever. And if you're sitting and causing even more low circulation to that area, then it's going to get, your symptoms are going to get worse. And if you're eating the wrong foods, it's going to affect it too. I mean, it's bad when it gets like that and when your symptoms are bad. But anyways, I go through the diet and I recommend what you eat that will help you. And there's obvious ones that are right on your nose, but you're going to have to make the change. You can't say, oh, I'm going to beat this and not do this. You have to change your diet, and this diet is for your health too. I mean, I lost 60 pounds from 2009 to 2012. I'm very fit. At the time I had a little bit of high blood pressure, just a little over, and I was overweight. So right now I'm really fit. I'm 160. I started working out again, and I feel really good. Anyways, you have to follow everything I tell you on the diet, and if you have any questions about anything, email me and questions about foods, because I didn't cover every single food on there or anything. Or if you think, you could always test out different foods and see if they're going to affect you or not. But I give you a guide of the safest ones, the safest vegetables, the safest meats and stuff like that, and what to stay away from, and my views on different things that you might think are okay, but actually I believe they're hurting you. Like a lot of people say cranberry juice is good to drink, but no, I'd have to disagree, because all that, that sugar and stuff in it and everything is affecting your gland, and you don't realize it because you just drink a lot of stuff with sugar every day, and you think it's, but actually your prostate is getting more irritated by it. Sometimes it'll make you feel like, oh yeah, it's helping a bit, but then your symptoms will come back because it's not helping. That's just how this disease is. It comes back and forth. Anyways, and then we'll go on to the third section of the cure guide, and that's supplements. Now supplements, there's no easy cure, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to say, oh yeah, you could take a supplement and you'll be cured in a week, like you read all over the place for this. And that's just bull, or a month even. And no, you're going to have to, this disease, to get it where you're like me, 95%, where the symptoms are gone and where you barely even notice it, I consider myself pretty much cured, because I once in a while will have little symptom things here and there, but they're not even that bad. They might only last briefly. I don't know, they'll come out of nowhere. Maybe it's not even, my diet isn't even affected. That's how well I have this under control. But for the longest time, the sleepless nights and everything, it's bad, when you have to pee every 10 minutes or whatever. It's bad, and you have that tingling feeling down there. You know what I'm talking about if you're suffering from this. So the third one is supplements, and I go through some of my favorite supplements for physically, but also mentally. Mentally, you have to get your mental self under control, and there's a supplement on the website that I recommend that's cheap. Everything's cheap, and I don't even believe that you need the supplements to completely cure yourself, but they're going to help improve your symptoms and help you heal a bit